Since the war in Ukraine, the travelling within cities has been hampered because of the continuous Russian attack, but things are slowly returning to normal. Our correspondent Anis Malik tells us more on this, and he has been travelling from Lviv to Kyiv.
So I've just arrived at the Kyiv station, the train station, and compared to my travel last year, there weren't many people who were coming into Kyiv. Now there's a proper ticketing system. The last time we heard a lot of military supplies being sent. This time as well, but not as great as it was the last time. Things are different, things have changed. You see more and more families, parting families as well. It snowed last night, but the mood in general, at least by looking at the train station, you can say that things have indeed changed. And that's what in Kyiv, Ukraine for WION, World is One.
Our correspondent Anas joins us just now live from Kyiv there in Ukraine. Hi Anas, good to see you. So fill us in, what more do we know?
Katie, I'm here in Kyiv. It's almost a year since we began covering it, and I was here last year as well, just after the Russian aggression or Russian invasion to Ukraine began. Kyiv is now also adopting to what is now the new normal. It won't be wrong to say. Behind me, you'd see the tram running, the buses running as well. Something that the city center where I'm standing, St. Michael's monastery that is right behind me, that used to wear a deserted look. There's a statue over there which has now been packed as well. I'll just span and show it to you, and if I can just zoom in as well. They've just been packed in order to prevent these statues, these historic statues, in case of a shelling or any untoward situation arises. So these historic symbols would remain undamaged. By and large, the number of checkposts have gone significantly down across the city. The military checkposts across the city have gone significantly down. You see more and more police personnel present on the road, and life is now supposedly coming back to what is now the new normal. Schools are open. Every now and then we hear air raid sirens, but people are becoming synthesized to it. They're becoming dehyphenated to it, so they're largely unbothered, and that is probably the most scariest part of this conflict, because general people are not. They continue to live under fear, but they are very well understand that with these sirens they have to continue with their lives. So we see less people going towards those shelters. In a short while from now, we'll be hearing from President Biden, who was here yesterday, right at this point where I'm standing behind me. He was here, and then he's gone to Warsaw. In a short while from now, we'll be hearing from him, and then President Putin from Russia is to make an address as well. So all eyes would be on that. That would be very closely watched out. Kyiv is certainly observing that. The authorities, the officials here, they're having a very keen eye on that, as to what both the officials, President Biden and President Putin, has to say in their respective addresses. Katie.
Anas, thank you very much indeed. That's Anas Malik there joining us live from Kyiv today as the country is awaiting the US President Joe Biden's visit. Thank you.